Gian, congratulations, quarter-finals at the World Championship. Before we get into the match, just how does it feel to have got that far?
Bit surreal, to be honest. Of course, I'm really happy to get to the quarterfinals, but it probably tonight it's going to kick in and it's going to make me realise I've get to the quarterfinals. But I'm really pleased, of course.
You've not played like a player who hasn't been there and done it before. Obviously, winning the European Championship was a big moment for you, but tonight you seem to be in control for the whole match. Did it feel like that up there?
A little bit. Of course, at the start, it's always going to be nervous in a World Championship game, and I've certainly felt that in the first two sets. First set, I was really happy to get that first set on the board. Second set, I missed too many darts in leg 3 on double 10. And for my feeling, of course, Charlie deserved that set, but for my feeling, I gave it away. So when I walked off that stage, I was like, okay, this shouldn't be happening. He should have been 2-0 up. So, of course, maybe it wasn't, but that was in my head. And, of course, as a player, and then the third set, I scored well, finished well. And then, of course, in the fourth set, with the 1-3-2 finish on the ball, at that moment, the third set and the fourth set, the 88 finish on the ball, in my head, I was like, okay, this is game over, and then finish it out from here.
The nickname was commentators give to the 1-3-2 is the champagne shot, so to do that against Charlie Manby must have hurt him a little bit.
Maybe I was thinking about that during the game. Of course, champagne is on his back, and the 1-3-2 is a champagne shot, so as soon as I left it, in the first set I missed it, the second bullseye, to go bull double 16, and in my head I was like, to hit that finish against champagne Charlie Manby is going to be great, but luckily I did it at the end, and really pleased with the performance tonight.
I'm sure you're fully aware of what Charlie's capable of as well. I mean, I could only find one previous meeting, but you've played on the development tour together. Is it any surprise to you to have seen him get this far in this tournament?
Not at all. Before the tournament, I said to everyone, he's one of the dark horses. Maybe not to win the tournament, but to get far in the tournament, especially against Cameron Menzies' first game. Cammy is a fantastic player, but it was going to be very difficult against Charlie. And if Charlie would have gone through that match, he was going to be a very difficult player to beat, and that's what he's shown so far. Especially as I said, I only played him once, but he's shown fantastic averages on the development tour. He's a Motor Super Series champion, so that shows what he's capable of, and he's shown at this World Championship, and that's fair play to him.
In terms of your position in darts now, look, a lot of people have been talking about you as a contender in this tournament. You're certainly living up to it. You've hit the highest average of anyone, and you win against Alan Suter. You're now up to world number 5 provisionally. Johnny Clayton's currently occupying number 4. I spoke to him about it, and he said Premier League was on his mind. Is it on yours?
I would be lying if I say no. Of course, it's before this tournament, the only thing that was on my mind is winning my first ever game here. After that game, of course, you're in the World Championship, you want to perform well. But before every game and after every game, everyone's talking about the Premier League. And, being world number 5 now, I think I'm 95% sure I'm going to be in the Premier League, and I'm really looking forward to that. But, it's still the World Championship. I'm still in quarterfinals. I'm really looking forward to that game. So my main priority is the World Championship. But, as I said, I would be lying if I wasn't thinking about the Premier League.
But tonight was your last game of darts in 2025. Just reflect on the year for me. Just how do you feel about this year?
Over the moon. If you would have said in January, I would be not world number 5 after the back end of this year. Major champion. 2 PDC titles with a player championship as well. I would have snapped your hand off. It's been a fantastic year. So I'm really pleased. Not only with the results, but also with the performance. I think I've got a 97, 98 running average of this year. Double percentage is really good. I'm really, really happy with 2025 how it's gone so far, and I think I would have called it my breakthrough year. Yeah,
and 2026 could be the best year ever, just 3 days in if you were to go all the way. I mean, what's the approach going to be between now and then?
Tomorrow I'm just going to relax for a day, especially with living in Holland. Everyone there is going to celebrate New Year's Eve at 11 o'clock for us here in the UK, so I'm probably going to call with the family at that time, and then just go straight to bed, be ready for the 1st January, be ready for the quarterfinals. It's going to be a heck of a game. Really look forward to it, and I'll make sure I'll be ready.
We've enjoyed watching. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much. No worries.